Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. Today we have a new environment, this being the record team, once more made by the pit. This actually brings out in a box, as it's been now for quite a while, so I'll be reading this. This environment based around Project Moon Lobotomy Corporation, please play it. While facilities of Elcor have to be monitored by respective measures to stop any kind of chaos happening around, here it is done in different use. It's done to, redacted, correctly after making sure, redacted. All of this done to make sure that, redacted. This environment mostly compromises a few abilities that may let you skip certain turn effects in the environment itself. A bit of a mystery is there of what that means. If you want to know, you'll have to play the actual game to understand what that whole thing is about. This fight will be taking place against Trixie with her nickel amulet, and the heroes in this fight will be Eldritch Last Stand, Welfare Team Agent Magnificent Mara, once more a variant made by the pit, and Mentor Nightmist, and a variant of Mika, Castaspella, which from my understanding it was either her sister or aunt. I'll admit it's been a while since I saw the show, so I cannot confirm. So let's begin. Setup start of the game. Trixie enters play, corrupted Shomer side up, the Allegor amulet into play, dangerous charm side up, shuffle the villain deck. So the Allegor amulet, dangerous charm, gameplay, discards indestructible, increase damage dealt by Trixie to non-villain targets by 1. When this card is raised to 0 of your HP by a hero target, flip this villain character card, then move this card next to that target's hero and flip this card. So with that, the gameplay for Trixie. Trixie is immune to non-villain damage. At the start of the villain turn, destroy a villain ongoing card, and Trixie deals at cards Trixie's Maturity Mark symbol non-villain targets with the highest HP, H-2 melee damage is. If no card was destroyed, we play the top card of the villain deck, and at the end of the villain turn, we play the top card of the villain deck again. So we start then. We don't have any cards destroyed, so she for the gets a play. Agent spell. Play this card next to the hero with the most non-character cards in play and destroy one of their non-character cards. Increase damage dealt to his hero by 1. Fortunately for us, that can be anyone, so we'll let Mara deal with that problem for now. With that done, we now know to normal play. Managing Dome. Play this card next to the hero with the second lowest HP. Targets in this player cannot deal damage to targets in this player and the environment play area. So second highest is one of the 25s. We'll leave that to Castaspella. She'll be fine. End of turn, we play the top card of the villain deck one last time. And we get the Golden Throne. At the end of the villain turn, discard top card of the villain deck. Trixie and the Allegor amulet each regain that card's HP, or its symbol HP. With that done, we discard top to C. And that's a 3, so they heal 3 HP, but they're at full HP, so it doesn't matter. With that, Eldritch turn. We'll play Auspicious Augury of Agrasul, Spell Master. At the end of your turn, you may remove 4 tokens from this card. If you do, up to 3 players use 1 power each. He'll then use his base power, concentration, power, discard 1 card, add 3 tokens to 1 spell. Keep in mind we don't actually need to discard the card if our hand is empty, so that's cool to know. And with that, end of turn. Unfortunately we don't have the 4 tokens yet, so that does nothing, but he still gets a draw at least. Mara. She's going to play Glimpse of Things to Come, one shot, reveal top card of the villain deck, then replace it. You may draw a card, you may play a card. So Fortis Navy is coming. That's quite annoying since he does summon the other guy afterwards. With that, we're going to draw the card, then play one of Banishment, Equipment Relic Limited. When a non-character card from another deck would be destroyed, you may put it on top or bottom of its deck instead. If you do, we destroy this card. With that done, we're going to use her base power, Refine Technique. Discard the top card of your deck or a card in your hand. You may shuffle a card from your trash into your deck. If you do, play a card from your trash that shares a name with that shares the same name. Then use a power on that card. Unfortunately, we don't have any right now, so we're going to first use this extra table as a reference to make it easier, and then we'll use card top card of her deck, which is nothing for now. So she doesn't get to do her done stuff. She'll draw a card, and that's all. Nightmist now. Nightmist is going to play Scoring Miss, one shot spell. Reveal top card of your deck. Nami deals herself that card's symbol infernal damage. Nami deals up to that card's symbol gets 2 infernal damage each. Put a reveal card into your trash. So reveal, we get a 3, so she hits herself for 3, and deals 3 targets 2. For 3 we can only hit 2 targets. With that's it. Then choose her base power, Magical Mentor. Select another hero until the start of your next turn. When the hero deals damage, increase it or reduce it by 1. So we'll give that to Mara since she may be able to disuse it a bit. With that, draw a card, that's her turn. Castaspella, you'll see. Castaspella is going to place Sigiled Barrier, ongoing spell. Place this card next to a target, reduce damage dealt to a target by 1. At the start of your turn, if you have more than 2 spells in play, destroy 1. So with that, that will at least let nightmist take some less damage to afterwards. With that, she's going to use her base power, stable sorcery until the end of your next turn. One of your ongoing cards becomes tradable to hero effects and draw a card. So we'll choose Sigiled Barrier, so we can just use it as a free sacrifice for stuff, get a draw, and draw phase. Environment, we get blue star. Abnormality, whenever another target would be destroyed, put it under this card instead. Cards on this card not considered in play. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-abnormality target with the lowest HP 1 irreducible cold damage X times, where X is 1 plus number of cards under this card. So he's going to try to absorb them right now, which works for us right now because the lowest is the golden throne. So that's 1 damage there. Trixie's turn. She's going to let destroy the Vanishing Dome. So that means that she deals the 5 nominal target with the highest HP 2 damage each, which is increased to 3 because of the effect. So 1 to 3. That's basically everyone, including the environment target. So you know what? At least she knows what's a problem for her. Then she'll play Snips. Minion. At the end of the villain turn, discard the top card of the villain deck. If its symbol is odd, this card deals the hero with the highest HP 3 melee damage. Otherwise, 2 players discard a card. Instead of the villain turn, puts nails into play from the villain trash. So luckily that guy isn't here yet. Then end of turn, she plays stop once more. Knock off balance. Plays card with the most the hero with the most cards in hand. This card until they have 3 cards in hand. Reduce damage dealt by this hero by 1. So that's unfortunately Castaspella, and they have to discard 2 cards because of that. She's going to discard Overexert and Convincing Duplicate. Discards Throne, that's nails, so they just regain 1 HP. And then Snips checks, discards, it's odd, so highest takes 3 melee damage. That's nightmist, who only takes 2. Next is Eldritch. So she's going to play Illusion of Eidolon, spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, reveal top another card from deck, discard 1 and put the other at the top or bottom of that deck. So power will discard another card, give 3 more tokens here, and then from that, draw a card. End of turn, we remove 4 tokens from Auspicious Gurarion Grassul, so 3 players can use a power. We're going to let nightmist's power, give another one of those effects to Mara, and then after that, second player to use a power will be Castaspella, just to draw a card. So she's back to normal, and last is going to be Mara. She's going to discard out to skip say no because the card already in her trash isn't that useful. Alright, there we go, and that's it. So Mara is now going to go, so she's going to play Misdirection. She deals a target base damage of 1, increased to now 3. And then one of here target deals the same target 2 damage of any type of their choosing. It doesn't matter too much. We'll just say it's nightmist, so that's 2 damage. And there we go. With that power, she's going to use her base power once more. Discard looking for this, to then shuffle a copy of looking on this, and then basically play 1 for her trash. So looking up for this, 1 shot, 1 player may return 1 of their non-character cards to their hand. If they do, they may select a card in their trash series with the card and put it into play. So they'll discard Sin Baron, which is indestructible, but they still do it. So that means that they can play a card for free, and we'll get Convincing Double. Ongoing spell, whenever the hero target with the lowest HP will be dealt damage, you may rate damage to Mika. The power is prevent the next damage dealt to Mika by a non-hero target. And at the start of your turn, you have more than 2 spells, destroy 1. So that's good there. So it will let us deal with that a bit easier. Draw. There we go. Nightmist is going to just play now. First of all, the damage options are gone. There is control for her, unfortunately. She's going to then play Oblivion. One-shot spell, reveal the 2 cards of your deck. Nightmist deals each target one of the reveal card symbol infernal damage, then deals each non-hero targets the other reveal card symbol infernal damage. Put a reveal card into your trash, reveal cards. So we get a 4 and a 3. We're going to make everybody take the 3 damage. That kills Nips. We're going to use Wand of Banishment to just put him at bottom. We're going to make Convincing Double, just make the damage that Mara would take to Castaspella, so she takes a bit less. And then she's all non-hero targets takes 4 damage, so there we go. That hurt a bit, but it was useful in the end. Power, we're going to give the damage tokens this time to once more to Mara, just because we don't really have much damage options, unfortunately. Draw. Then Castaspella, she only has 2 spells right now, so we're good in that sense. We play Clinging Use. When it's cards in play, Mika deals any number of targets with infernal damage. Power, until the start of your next turn, use damage dealt by non-hero targets by 2, and then we destroy this card. And at the start of my turn, if I have more than 2 spells in play, we destroy 1, so we're just going to destroy the throne and deal 2 more damage to the amulet. And with that power, we're just going to keep this as indestructible from more effects. We draw and draw phase. So then with that, doesn't do anything right now. We play backwards claw and normality. At the start of the environment turn, one player may discard their hand and draw a card. If 6 cards are discarded this way, destroy all your environment cards in play, then shuffle the monsters into the environment deck and destroy this card. So right now nothing, but who knows, that may be better for later. Villain, we have to say here ongoing card. Villain ongoing card, we'll get rid of agent spell. That means only 2 highest take 3 damage. That's the 21 and the 19. Then with that, we play Tickle Torture. Discard a card of the villain deck. The hero with the most cards in hand discards that card symbol from hand. Then if you have no current cards, they deal themselves to psychic damage and draw a card. So let's see, that's a 4. So the one with the most cards in hand is unfortunately Castaspella, so they're going to discard all but 4 cards, or all but 1 card in total, and they don't take the damage at least, so it could be worse. End of turn, they have to play top once more. Gender Switcher, place card next to the hero with the fewest non-character cards in play and start the hero character with a random variant from the box. This hero may not use powers or character cards in the play other than the character card. That is unfortunately Mara, so Mara gets to change now. With that, Mara now changes into base Magnificent Mara, so that is unfortunately gone for now. We'll see if we maybe get her later again. Alright, with that done, Eldritch is going to play. He's going to play Scourge of Shataclone spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, Eldritch deals all the targets to infernal damage each. They're going to use the rest power, discard the last card, add 3 more tokens to this card, then draw a card, then we'll remove 4 tokens to give us with 1 left, and replace can use a power, so Mara is going to first just hit for 2 damage the Alicorn Amulet. It's then the amulet is going to hit for 1 melee damage to Trixie because it's a villain target, meaning that it actually can be damaged. Lucky for us, so this actually went worse for her. Castaspella is just going to use service power to use it on Clinging Ooze. Now that one is indestructible, and they get to draw a card. And Nightmist is going to give her another one of these damage effects to Magnificent Mara. So there we go. She is going to then just play Positive Hypnotic Cube next to Castaspella. Ongoing, place her next to a hero. When this card is destroyed, the hero may use a power. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. So We'll see if that's helpful later. With that power, she's going to hit the amulet for 3 damage and make the amulet hit Trixie for 1. Draw a card. With this though, nightmist, she's going to play the Star Shield Necklace, Equipment Relic Limited. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, nightmist regains that card's symbol HP. So then, power, keep at least one of those +1s on Magnificent Mara. You may draw, and then with that done, she's going to discard a Mist of Time to heal herself for 3. That's it. Castaspella, start of turn, they would destroy cards, but we'll just keep them all to the one that destroys Killing Gnus, so that means that they get to keep most of them, or all of their cards, I mean. Now with that, Gifted Sorcerer. When this card is displayed, you may use a power. So we're going to use Herby's power once more, make the Killing Gnus stays immune to indestructible for own effects, draw a card. And then, the first time one of your spells is destroyed each turn, you may use a power, so that may be useful, but not that much for this one. Killing Gnus, where uses power, give all non-hero targets -2 damage now, so they cannot even damage us. It would destroy itself, but it doesn't. And then draw phase. Alright, environment, we're not going to discard anyone's hand. Actually, Eldritch is going to do it, not for the actual effect, but just to get a new card in their hands since they only have one anyways. Right. We get the Silent Orchestra, Abnormality. At the start of the environment turn, add a token to this card. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each other target X sonic damage, where is the number of tokens on this card. Then if there are 4 more tokens on this card, shuffle it to the environment deck. So an annoying AoE that's going to get bigger, but to be honest, it's acceptable in this case, especially with a -2, so it's barely going to do anything to us. Of turn, it tries to sing for us and it fails. Trixie, they're going to get rid of knockoff balance, deal 1 damage to 4 highest, which is everyone but the environment, so they all take damage. My miss has the DR, so she's fine. We play. Character weak, discover a target, the hero with the most non-character cards in play destroys one of their cards, so discards 2 cards. Now I regret putting Snips at the bottom because he's the only target now, so he's back. We're going to let the Convincing Duplicate be destroyed since it's not that useful for us right now, as they're the lowest. And the one with the most cards is Castaspella or Eldritch, but I think Eldritch wants to keep their stuff. End of turn, they play top. Engine spell, most non-character cards, that would be is actually a tie, so we're going to choose we'll choose this time Eldritch because they can sacrifice one of the Scourge of Sounds if they have another copy. There we go. And then we check Snip's effect, so discard top. It's odd, so high 6-3, that's nightmist, well it takes 2. Eldritch, we have Scourge, we're going to play another copy of Scourge of Sachan. Power, just going to get 3 more tokens, so that's 3 tokens here total. Then draw a card. End of turn, they're going to remove 4 tokens and let 3 players use a power, so nightmist is going to keep the +1 here. Magnificent Mara is going to hit this guy for 3, and then just it tries to deal damage, but even for 3 fails. And Castaspella is going to, it's just going to get to make this card indestructible again and draw a card. There we go. Unfortunately, there's no enough tokens for the other ones, so that's a shame. And Mara's turn. She's going to let the possibility use stay in play and then play Improbable Escape. Ongoing limited, when a hero character is used to 0 of your HP, restore them to 2 HP, then destroy this card. When this card or any of your ongoing cards are destroyed, you may draw a card. Power, once more, hit for 1, 2, 3, hit for nothing, draw a card. Nightmist goes, the +2s are now gone, unfortunately. So with that, the only thing that she can do in here is going to be play Master of Magic. Ongoing limited, whenever you play a spell card, Nightmare regains that card's symbol. She's going to keep the one of the +1 next to Mara, so she can keep working on magic, draw a card, and she's going to discard a card with a symbol of 4, so she heals for 4 HP. Then with this done, it's my next. That finishes its turn. Castaspella is going to go. It finished her turn, so the -2 is now gone. And they will destroy cards, but she's just going to choose to instead let them stay in play, basically by destroying the card that is already indestructible by hero effects. You know, so we don't lose anything anymore. We'll then play, illusionary ram. Ongoing spell. When this card enters play, destroy an ongoing or environment card. Power: Mika deals each non-hero target 2 radiant damage. At the start of your turn, you have more than 2 spells. Destroy one. So we're going to get rid of the backwards claw because this AoE may actually be worth it. Then power, we're going to deal 2 AoE in the hopes to be able to at least get rid of these guys a bit easier later. Then draw. Environment, this guy gets a token. Then we play the Great Law Frost. Ordeal: Noon. At the start of the environment turn, play a token of the environment deck. At the end of each turn, this card deals each target 1 melee damage. Fortunately, there's no each there, so that's an annoyance. End of turn, we take an AoE 1 for each other target, so this hits everybody for 1, except for itself. Then Great Law Frost does, it actually hits itself, and it still does the AoE, so at least the kids are again weakened fairly decent, even if it means our health is also gone slowly. Alright, Villain, we have to get rid of Gender Switcher, so that means the 2 highest take 3 damage each. That's Nightmist, and we're going to say Magnificent Mara. Then we play. Oh, also first we get Snails into play. Minion, at the end of the event turn, discard a token of the island deck. Trixie deals the hero with the most cards in play, and discard that card's symbol's energy damage, and at the start of the event turn, put Sniff into play from the trash. So yeah, with that done, now we play a card. We get another Gender Switcher. To use non-character cards is unfortunately our now main damage dealer, Magnificent Mara. Okay, so now this gets changed, and she is going to become Ministry of Strategic Scientist Magnificent Mara. So that is a bit of a shame there, but what can you do? Sometimes you just gotta change. End of turn, they're going to play top. Crack the weak, we get a target, there's no targets anymore, so you just get shuffled, and then hero with the most character cards either destroys one of their cards or discards 2 cards. We're going to choose, that's going to be Castaspella no matter what, so we're going to destroy the Clinging Ooh, and then because of that we activate the effects of Giz the Sorcerer. We can use a power, so that's going to be an AoE 2. That destroys Snips, so that's at least one less card to worry about. And then with that we discard top card here, we get 5, so Trixie will hit with the most cards in play. That's once more Castaspella, so she takes 6. And then Snails is immediately defeated. Then we take everybody takes an AoE 1. At least etheria is helping something. Alright, Eldritch. Right now it shows that the name is true. It is his last turn because he's dying soon otherwise. Power will discard a card. As we play an illusion of Eidolon, so we get 3 tokens. Then end of turn. First draw, then end of turn, the first 3 effects happen, so we're going to first remove 2 tokens from here and deal to 3 targets 2 infernal damage. Just try to weaken these guys more, and then AoE 1 base. So this is it's dying now, so that's good, and that's it. Magnificent Mara, she's actually going to let post-hypnotic youth be destroyed. Then that first of all lets her draw a card, and then she can use her base. She can let Castaspella use a power, so she's just going to do an AoE 2, destroying these 2 guys, and dealing 2 damage to the amulet. With that, there we go. Alright, so we're then going to use Convincing Double. One shot select a player. That player passes a 1 shot to another player who then puts that card into play if it were their card. Treating any hero names on the card as the name of their hero instead. So we're going to move affectionate support next to Mara, then they're going to choose a hero other than Magnificent Mara, and increase the next damage dealt by the hero by 2, and then it can use a power. We're going to let her use the illusionary ram, so that's basically 4 free damage to the Alicorn amulet, and then this card goes back. So a worth use, I'd say. She's going to then use her new base power for a 3rd time, Illusionary Veil. Magnificent Mara deals 1 target to radiant damage, increase damage dealt by the target by 1 until start of your next turn, so she's going to hit the Alicorn amulet for 3 and get a +1. Then draw a card, that's all. Nightmist is going to play Astral Premonition, ongoing, discard 1 card. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of a deck, put one on the top and the other one on the bottom. She's going to use her base power to keep it on. Actually, she's going to move it now to cast Castaspella, then draw a card, and she's not going to discard anything. It's not worth it right now. Start of turn, they only has 2 cards in play, so we're good in that sense. Going to use Searing Blast and use its power, then use the illusionary run to deal 3 damage. Sorry, Searing Blast, ongoing spell. At the end of your turn, Mika deals 1 target to receive fire damage. At the start of your turn, if you have more than 2 spells in play, destroy 1. So that's more consistent damage for us, at the very least. Yeah. Draw a card, and that's 3 more damage. We can do this, just a lot of work. Environment, we play the record team agent. Employ, whenever an environment card would activate end of turn effect, 2 players may discard a card. If they do, destroy this card instead. So good sacrifice to deal with. Villain, start of turn, we have to destroy the agent spell, so the 2 highest take 3 damage each. That's going to be Nightmist, who takes 2, and an Eldritch, who takes the 3. We play Tickle Torture, we discard once more, that's 3. The one with the most cards we'll say is Magnificent Mara, so she discards her hand. This won't be useful anymore, so might as well get rid of it. Then she takes 2 self damage and draw a card. Then end of turn, we play top. Most removal, 1-shot, soft card of the villain deck, 3 seals here with the most non-character cards in play. That symbols psychic damage, and a hero that damages away cannot play cards instead of the villain turn. So that's actually Nightmist right now, so she takes 4 total damage, and she cannot play cards, which is annoying to say the least. But she didn't have anything that good anyway, so I'm fine with that. Eldritch is going to play the Obscuring Orb of Obroros. Spell Adept. At the end of your turn, you may remove 2 tokens from this card. If you do, select 1 target. Until the start of your turn, prevent the first damage dealt to the target each turn. So power, they're just going to give 3 tokens once more, and play it next to the Scourge of Sachatan, and that lets them deal 2 damage here, which is going to be all that they do, and then draw a card. Mara, it's going to just double skip right now. She doesn't really have many good options, and that's going to be her turn. Nightmist, the bonus effect is gone. She cannot play cards, so she's just going to use her power to keep it, to put it once more into play. Draw a card, and then going to just discard to heal for 2. Castaspella, start of turn, she's going to actually let the seal bearer be destroyed. That lets her use a power, so she's going to deal AoE 3 and make it AoE 2 based, which is going to then be decreased by 1 to record team agent, so it survives with better health. Then there's only 2 again, so we can keep it. She's going to then play Arcane Fire. Increase damage dealt by Mika to non-hero targets by 1, and when it's destroyed, Mika deals 1 target 3 fire damage. At the start of your turn, if you have more than 2 spells in play, destroy 1. So that gives you another +1 at least. And then we're going to make the illusionary ram indestructible for hero effects. Draw a card, draw phase, and then she deals the Alicorn deals 4 damage. Searing Blast deals 4 damage to the Alicorn. With that done, record in place. Fruit of Understanding, reduce damage dealt to this card to 1 at the end of the environment turn. This card the interplay this turn. This card deals each non-zero target X melee damage, where X is this card's current HP, then destroy this card. So we have a time counter for a really big AoE, so we'll see if we deal with that. Villain, start of turn, they don't have any cards, they're going to destroy the Gender Switcher, so that deals to highest 3 damage, that's Nightmist, and one of the 8s, we're going to see Mara. We play Horn Fusion, plays card with the hero with the highest HP. The first time turn a hero plays a card, they deal the hero with the second lowest HP to melee damage. The first time each turn the hero draws a card, they deal himself to melee damage, so that's an annoyance, but really there are worse things. Right now we play Mouth Removal, discard a card of the Beyond deck once more, and most non-character cards is important Mika, so Mika is just defeat, I believe. No wait, that's actually eldritch, so it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Now with that, and they cannot play cards to start the next VN turn, so that kinda sucks for him, but what can you do? Right, villain, they're just going to use their raise power to discard card, add 3 tokens to the auspicious Augury of Agresul, and then draw a card, not going to deal any damage here. Then with that, Mara is going to play Smokes and Mirrors, power, hit this for 1 damage, increase damage it deals by 2, that's it. Nightmist now is going to play Scoundrel Mist, reveal the top, that's 3 targets, she hits up for 3, but also regains 2 HP because of Master of Magic, so she does 3 targets to damage. So first the Icon Amulet is restore HP by a hero target, we flicks this being character and then move this card to this target and flip this card. So first Trixie and the amulet, so we're first going to read the amulet just to make this easier. Also second highest to take damage, that we'll say that's Mara. So yeah, when flipped to the side, destroy all beyond ongoing cards in display area, so the Horn Fusion is gone. The hero next to this card is Trixie's opponent. The first time each time a player would play a card, use a power and or draw a card, they may have his opponent do it instead. So there we go. And then Trixie, the great and powerful duelist. Trixie is immune to damage dealt by non-being targets of the opponent's play area. When a being ongoing enters play, playing next to the opponent, direct all damage Trixie would deal to the non-being target to the opponent. Deal to non-being targets to the opponent. If the opponent is incapacitated, Trixie wins the duel, and the heroes are banished. Game over. At the end of the event turn, Trixie deals the opponent H1/2 energy damage. Then a player may move Secor's amulet to their play area. Then, if they do, or if no being an ongoing card in their play turn, play a top card of the Beyond deck. So now she's basically only going to be caring about being out of Nightmist, because she's shown that she's helping everybody be better other than her. So yeah, with that done, now we go into power. She's just going to escape power, draw a card, and then going to discard a card to heal for 4 HP. Alright, Villain's turn, hero turn. They're going to destroy the fire, their campfire, to just deal 1 damage here to get rid of it a bit faster. And then with that, they're going to play Ugly News, deal damage here, then use its power to just make all non-hero targets deal -2 damage until their next turn, and then this card is destroyed, so that lets them use a power, and we're going to use Mary's power to just make the Searing Blast indestructible to hero effects and draw a card, draw phase, end of turn to irreducible here, and this is gone. Then that's all. Environment, we play Flesh Idol. Abnormality. At the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck, then put the reveal cards under discard. At the end of the environment turn, a hero deals themselves X radiant damage, whereas the number of cards under discard belonging to their deck. If they take damage this way, put all cards under their card belonging to their deck under this card belonging to their deck under their hands. So could be worse really. One of the heroes deal themselves 0 damage base. That's going to just be Mara for the sake of it. And there we go. So Trixie now, she's just going to normal play. Bouncy Ball, it merely goes to Nightmist play area, and then she takes 2 damage reduced to 0. Alright, and then now the person has now damage related to self. So with that, we're going to move the amulet next to Castaspella, and because we did move the amulet, we have to play top. We get snips. Snips discards top. It's odd, so highest takes 3, which is still highest because he's not Trixie. There we go. Alright, so with that done, Eldritch is going to play Obscuring Orb, then going to use a power, but instead they're going to also discount. They're going to let Castaspella deal it, so he's going to deal each non-hero target 2 damage. That unfortunately kills the regular team agent. They work well though, so thank you for your sacrifice. It's for a greater good after all. Then we draw. Now Mari is going to play Mix It Up. One shot, destroy one hero ongoing card, equipment card, or environment card. If you do reveal top cards of the associated deck, put one into play and discard the other. We're going to destroy the Spearing Blast. Let's here use a power, so that's an AoE 2. Once more. And then reveal top cards of her deck. And we're going to play Skilled Instructor, ongoing limited. The first time a hero ongoing card is destroyed each turn, may deal 132 radiant damage, which that's great for us. This gets destroyed. Power, going to just kill snips with 2 damage. Draw a card. That's all. Nightmist goes. She's going to play. She's going to give her play. Power, going to give the plus the damaging confirmation to Castaspella. Draw a card, and then discard a card to heal for 4 HP. Castaspella's turn. The -2 is gone. We're going to play Fade into Memory. One shot, you may move up 2 cards other than Fade into Memory from your trash on top of your deck. May even draw a card, and Mika regains 2 HP. So we're going to put Affectionate Support and Searing Blast on top of the deck. Actually no, it's going to be Searing Blast and Arcane Fire. Then in this order, they're going to draw a card from that and regain 2 HP. Power, they're going to use the Illusionary Ram, deal 2 damage, increase to 3. Draw a card. That's all. Start of turn, we put the top card of each deck and revealed into under here. Then we play. Great Love for us is back. That's horrible for us, as it only will hit Castaspella, so that sucks. Then end of turn, Mara is going to take 1 damage, which she already did by accident earlier, and just grab this card. Then AoE 1, which does affect everyone. And Trixie's turn. Then you play Gender Switcher. Castaspella now is gone, and instead is replaced by the only Odin variant that Castaspella has, the original Mika, and they can only use their base power, which actually sucks a bit, but it could be worse actually, really. Then end of turn, they take 2 damage, we're going to let them take it, and ongoing was placed so they don't play top, and AoE 1 happens. Mara would be dead, but then Inescapable Escape happens, she's restored to 2 HP, this card is destroyed, and she draws a card. So there we go. And then now we go here. So Eldritch is going to just play Volatile Elixir. It's going to use its power to it's just going to heal himself for 3 HP with the power. Then no, cannot remove targets. It's going to remove 2 tokens here to just deal it a bit more damage. And then with all of those done, it deals AoE 1. And that's it. Oh, also he draws a card before we forget. Mara is going to play Glints of Things to Come. We have Weather Spell for later, that's not good. Then he's going to play Misdirection, try to hit Trixie, it fails, but then Mika is going to hit for 1, 2, 3 base damage. Then with that done, she's going to hit Great Love for us for 1, that gives it a +1, but that will mean that it's going to destroy itself soon. Draw phase, it's going to deal AoE 2, we're going to prevent the damage it deals to Mika, that does kill Mara, and leaves her revive quite low, but it leaves it at 1 HP, meaning that it can survive, if we're lucky, the attack, so yeah. With that done, Nightmist goes, going to skip play, give the thing here back, draw a card, I'm not going to discard, And then Mika, it's not going to destroy any cards, it's going to then play shield barrier. Power is going has to use its base power then to just deal 3 damage to Trixie. Oh wait, instead of a draw, she should have given the draw to Mika because we knew that he was going to die. So at least she's giving that beforehand. So there we go. And that's it. The Great Law Frost attacks itself first. So there we go. And we survive then. Environment, we play Al Ruine. Abnormality at the start of the environment turn, the non-environment target with the lowest HP regains 2 HP, and at the end of the environment turn, this card is the non-environment target with the highest HP to melee damage. So before that though, as I forgot, we get more cards here for everyone. And then the kind of turn, it tries to hit Trixie, it fails. Then we're going to let nightmist take 2 damage to drop the 2 cards under. So at least that's done. And there we go. Trixie, it's going to nothing start of turn. They play this card of the end turn. It deals the 3 highest to 40. That's Mika, and they're defeated. So Trixie has won the duel. Everybody has been banished, unfortunately. As now, that's a shame, but we still have an environment to look at it. So the cards that we had left are ignore abnormalities. When these cards enters play, reveal cards from the top of the environment deck until normality is revealed. Put into play, shuffle the reveal cards. Then activate the end of turn of H-2 normalities in cards and destroy this card. Bloodbath, abnormality, at the end of the environment turn, a token to this card. Then, if there are 3 or more tokens on this card, destroy an ongoing card, equipment card, or a target with 3 or less HP and remove all tokens from this card. And yes, it's a normal bath, totally. Don't worry about whose blood it was. And last but not least, Hobna. When this card displays, search the environment deck for 2 employee cards, put 1 into play and the other in the trash, then shuffle the environment deck. At the end of the environment turn, if there are no employee card targets in play, search the environment trash for an employee card and put into play. That's about it. It's quite simple environment, unfortunately, but still it has a good amount of stuff there. Now, since of the multiverse sold by Great Games, please look for the official release. You can find the record team in Sentinels of the Multiverse, the Beats Vault, or Project Moon Sentinels. Mika can be found in Sentinels of Etheria, and Mentor Nightmist can be found on Sentinels and enhancivised. Hope you enjoyed this game. Goodbye.